My name is Miri Stone. I'm an AD on this project, and I'm also a writer and director and sometimes poet. And one of the things that really excites me about this film is I love seeing poetry and film kind of coming together. It's a really exciting space. I feel like it's slightly avant-garde, but it's also really, it just kind of makes sense, because when you read a poem, what it does is it brings out all these beautiful images from life. And so when you put it on film, it's like you get to tell a story, a narrative that's really exciting, and it sheds new light, I guess, on a moment in time. So in terms of from a community perspective, this project is really cool because we're actually being an inclusive set, and we're welcoming family and people's life into the film set. And I think as an AD, that's a really exciting area to be in, because so often it can feel like your family life has to be as far away from the job as possible, but actually part of who we are and why we want to make films is because of the family and what we want to share with our children. So I'm really excited that we're going to make that something that's available to our kids. Okay, so my favorite fairy tale has to be Little Red Riding Hood. I just think that it's a really interesting look into our psyche of what is innocent and what is dark and what do we get attracted to, because I think there's something a little fishy about this little girl that goes skipping through the woods and then invites this hunter in to save her, and he's killing this wolf, and the wolf, is it really the wolf, or is it another side of her grandmother? Like, is she a werewolf, or is it just the side of the grandmother that the little girl doesn't like? So I think that fairy tales allow us to kind of explore the magic that we wish was in the world, but often it feels sort of bereft of. So my favourite poem, there's a lot of really cool poets from New Zealand, and I have this book that I've had since I graduated from high school called My Heart Goes Swimming. So if you can find that, have a look at that anthology, it's really awesome. And in that is one of my favourite poems that I actually gave to my husband on a poster when we first started going out, and it's called Wild Daisies by Bub Bridger. If you love me, bring me flowers, wild daisies clutched in your fist like a torch. No orchids or roses or carnations, no florist bow, just daisies. Steal them, risk your life for them, up the sharp hills in the teeth of the wind. If you love me, bring me daisies, wild daisies, that I will cram in a bright vase and marvel at.